Hey guys, you're used to seeing me in the gym, in the kitchen, or on the track, but tonight we are in the yoga studio. We're going to tell you why when we come back. Welcome to LiveLeanTV. I am your host, Brad Guthrow, and on tonight's episode, we are in the yoga studio with Helen. We're going to go through a few yoga poses that are mainly for your hips.
Well, we're going to find 3 variations of dragon pose.
Okay.
And they're going to be yin yoga. So this is a yin yoga posture.
That's one part of my body that is very tight a lot of times. My hips, my glutes, my lower back. Also, if you work in an office and you're sitting in a chair, you may have those same issues. So hopefully you guys want to try some of this stuff and it's going to help you guys out as well.
Okay, so he's going to come to all fours. On all fours, he's going to then bring his right foot in between his 2 hands and place his hands on top of his butt. Now it's very critical to now connect with your breath. So you're going to inhale, find length, and as you exhale, he's going to deepen his hips down. So he's going to feel his hips sink. So once you feel the stretch, you feel the intensity, don't go any further. So what he wants to do now is to either keep his hands on his thighs, or he can place his hands beside his legs or onto a block. Now he's just going to be holding this for about 3 minutes. So after 3 minutes, he's going to then place his prop aside, step back into downward facing dog. Okay. This is a nice quick way to release it.
Okay.
Now he's going to find the second side. He's going to step his left foot forward and drop his back knee. Again, he can untuck his toe to make sure that he's pressing the top of his feet into the floor so his knee is not taking too much pressure. Hands are either going to stay here, or he can place his hand on top of his thighs.
So is it more difficult in this pose here? I find I get more of a stretch when my hands are down here.
Yeah, well the thing is you're releasing more, right?
Okay.
So whatever works for you to release more. It's not so much about striving to go deeper. Now he's going to step back into downward facing dog again to release that after 3 minutes. Time it.
So yes, once again, we're only doing this for a few seconds just for demonstration, but as Helen said, 3 minutes.
Yeah, 3 minutes on each side. Now from here he's going to come to all fours. We're going to find variation 2 of dragon, which is called twisted dragon. So with twisted dragon, again, he's going to step his right foot forward into that lunge. But this time he's going to place his right hand on his knee, keep his left hand on the floor, either palm flat, fingertips, or on a block. So from here he's going to start to twist his body towards his right inner thigh. His belly button is going to be twisting towards his right hip, and once he's found that stretch, he's going to maybe press his right knee away from him.
So should my toes be like they are now, or should it be flat like this?
Well, I'd say flat,
Okay.
because then you can really bring less pressure to the knee. Once he's held that for about 3 minutes, he's going to come back into tabletop, then to maybe downward facing dog. Again, releasing the same way. You could do any of the 3 variations solely by themselves, not all 3 if you don't want to. And then he's going to find the second side, stepping his other leg forward, left leg forward, and then he's going to twist towards you guys, but placing his left hand on his knee. Yeah. So here he's going to really feel it through his right inner groin. And maybe his knee will start to bring it over to you guys.
I just trained legs today, so I am very tight, so this is perfect timing.
Yeah. Okay, and then he's going to step back into the downward facing dog. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, he's going to come down to all fours and find this third variation. I'm just going to get it out of the way for this one. This is called dragon splits. And with dragon splits, he's just going to step his right foot between his hands and just shift his toes a little bit forward. So you'll notice that he's got a bigger stride. And with that, he can even walk his hands to the inside of his foot if he wishes, or he can just let his head release and his upper body sink. That's one of my favorite variations.
And remember to breathe. I always forget to breathe. I need you to tell me to breathe because I'm
You
trying
must
to
breathe.
I'm trying to stick the pose,
Yeah.
and I forget to breathe.
Yeah, so inhale and exhale. So just keep observing your breath. Good, and then he's going to step back into downward facing dog. And then he's going to find his second side. After his exhale, step forward, yeah. And then he's going to inhale and step the toe forward some. And just relax here. your toes uncurled,
Yeah.
you're softening your head. You can even release your head a little more if you want. Your chin can rest towards your chest. Again, you're holding this for 3 minutes, so you're good. And then you're going to step back into downward facing dog after 3 minutes.
So how long would you stick this downward facing dog after that 3-minute hold?
It's really just as long as you want to. So you could take a few breaths, you could take 1 breath if you want. Really it's about when you feel that release, like you actually know, listen to your body. So it's really not so much counting the time, but really listening to your body. That's what yoga really teaches you to, is to listen to your body. So those are the 3.
So that was like, I don't know how long it was on video, but as we mentioned, that's about 30 seconds we were holding, but you guys at home should be holding for about 3 minutes, and that is to really help you with some tight hips, glutes, lower back, and everything else that Helen mentioned in this yoga practice. So I just want to really thank you from myself, from all the LiveLeanTV viewers, and where else can we actually find more information about you?
You can visit my website, helenfongyoga.com, and you could follow me on Twitter, Helen Fong.
Yeah, so I'll put those links in the video description below, so you guys make sure you check her out, add these to your fitness routine, your health routine, and how often should they actually do something like this?
Well, I would say that to take a yoga class twice a week to get the full benefits. But if you can do something like this every day for about 10 minutes, make it part of your routine, maybe in the morning, maybe after your lemon water.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I did. Yeah.
So you guys implement this into your day. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please support the channel by clicking that like button below. Leave a comment what you want to see in future videos of LiveLeanTV. And until next time, we'll talk to you guys then. Thanks, Helen. See you guys. Thanks for watching LiveLeanTV. For more videos, be sure to click on that thumbnail to the left and to the right of that subscribe button to watch more videos. Click the subscribe button so you never miss a future episode, and be sure to connect with me on other social media channels such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Google+ in the logos in the corner.